So the arch is moved, that wedding is done, the bride was super happy, and I am just completely relieved that it didn't fall. I think it's super important to have some downtime before your next big wedding. So I have the weekend off, and our favorite thing to do is entertain. We love having our friends over. We love opening up our home. So I'm gonna take you into my studio and show you how to make a super simple but beautiful flower spread to wow your guests at home. Hey guys, so welcome to my studio. I just wanted to show you a fun and easy way to wow your guests with some blooms the next time you entertain. So I've picked these bud vases up at my local home goods store, and whenever I have guests over or if I have any leftover blooms, I love to use them and just pop them in around the house. So I'm just starting out with a little bit of greens. I'm keeping these pretty low. I don't want my greens to, fully take over, but I love that fun pop of color. And then next, I'm gonna go in with my larger blooms. I like to call these focal blooms. They do kind of tend to take over and be the star of the show. And so because of that, I like to keep them as low as possible. And I'll go in with some roses. This is a really fun way also to prop a rose open. You can kind of turn the petals back and reflex them as much as possible. And it makes the rose look pretty different if it's still shut. And I've got these really pretty mums. I love this color. Right now we actually have a shortage of roses, and so I've really been loving playing with other flowers like mums or sunflowers. It's also just fun to play around with whatever they have at the grocery store. So next I like to go in with more of my, I call them dancing blooms. They're also just really like fun, fluttery type flowers. These tend to be longer, taller, a little more flimsy. They have a lot more movement. And so I like to keep these guys taller. They just create for more of a dynamic arrangement, bouquet, or bud vase spread, kind of like what we're doing right now. It allows your flowers to breathe a little bit. They're all on different dimensions, as you can see. I love having some short blooms and then having other ones that will be taller and kind of create a bit of a dancing piece. I also worked with another florist who he would always say leave room for the butterflies, and so if a butterfly were to come around here, there would be room for her or him to just kind of flutter around. So you're kind of just leaving room for breathing and movement and different heights. But this is kind of how I got started, just creating for myself, for my home, for my nightstand, or to dress up our bathroom or entryway. And for me, it was a really good source of relaxation. So it brought me just so much peace and joy. And I really hope that it inspires you to pick up a bouquet from your local grocery store and just create for yourself. What better way to make friends feel welcome than with flowers and food? I think it's super important to have some downtime before your next big wedding.
No, I knew it. Okay, it's gonna come out. Yes.
So I loved having my friends over. It's always really important for me to kick my feet up and relax before a busy weekend. And I'm just resting up for my cousin's wedding next weekend, which I am a florist and a bridesmaid for. I've always been told, don't be a florist and a bridesmaid at the same time, but we're gonna make it work. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, then welcome to my home and my crazy flower life. Click the little red button below for more flower content and click right here to watch the last video.